Hi everyone, and welcome back to this Python tutorial series for beginners. In this video we would be creating our very first Python program. So to get started, first you would need to create a folder where all your code would reside. So I'm just going to create one on my desktop, folder Python course. Then you open the folder, right click and select open with code. Now, some of you might not have that option because you did not check it during the installation for Visual Studio Code. So I would give you another way you can open a folder in Visual Studio Code. So one more method is to just open Visual Studio Code, click on File, Open Folder, and select that one. You can open it in another way actually. You click on File, Open PowerShell, and then you type code space dot. This way also it opens it in the current directory. Now that we're done creating folders, let's create a Python file. I'll name it main.py. So any Python file has this extension of .py. So here is our first Python file. It's called main.py. So the first thing that we would do is just output a very simple message like hello for the user. So let me create a terminal here just so that we can run the code. And here to display a message, you write print, and then after that in brackets, you pass in the argument which you want to display. So for example, we want to display hello. So in quotation marks or inverted commas, you pass the message that you want to display. So print, then round brackets, and then hello. And I'll just run it here in the terminal. I'll just make it a little bigger for you. Python 3 main.py. So the way you run it is first you specify Python 3. So you're calling that Python needs to run it. Then with the space, you say the name of the file and press enter. If you find this approach complicated, then you can also select run and start debugging and then click on Python file. It would do the same thing. But I prefer using the terminal. So as you see, it said hello. I can actually display anything multiple times. So I'll just write hello there and save it and run it again, and it says hello and hello there. So this is our very first program, and these things where we have something written and then after that we have these parentheses, these are called functions. Functions are predefined procedures in a programming language where you pass certain arguments to them and they do something. So for example, in the print function, we are passing what we want to display as an argument, and it shows that message here on the console. That is how functions work. A very brief hint on how functions work. Functions are a very complex concept for now, and we would be learning more about functions in more details later down the course, and we would even create our very own functions. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I would see you in the next one. Goodbye.